Hey gang, thanks for joining us. Boy, we have a great movie for you this week. It's Godzilla Bombs Parma.
That's
I
right.
just made that up.
Hey!
Hey, Dave and Eric!
From the Midnight Movies! What's going on?
Where did you come from?
Well, we got this letter from a viewer who wanted to know where our stairs went, and
That's where those stairs go?
that's where they go.
Are you kidding me?
We never knew that.
Yeah, so
Not at all.
you guys aren't doing anything, are you?
Well, we're doing our
Yeah,
show.
we're doing our show.
We didn't know.
Oh, that's
I'm really sorry.
You should have. You just owe us one. We're going to come on your show.
Hey, that's a
interrupt you.
I really like it. What do you do that?
You're all right.
All right, we'll let you. All right,
Let's
Okay.
we'll get out of here. We'll get out of here.
We'll go now, and then that'll
Dave,
be
come on.
that'll be good.
You know, that was always a trap door. I never knew where that
Me
went.
neither.
They told me that was a basement.
We'll have to take that sometime and go to their show.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Where was I? Oh, Godzilla.
Versus Parma.
Wheeling getting you down. You feel like you need a push. A push? If you need a push, come to Tarbush. Tarbush Mobility, that is. Located in beautiful downtown Parma. Oh, but watch out for low-flying flamingos. Remember, Tarbush Mobility is the home of the Cuter Scooter. Our prices are so low, you'll laugh all the way to the bank. But you better hurry. These things are flying out of here. Here comes owner Ed Tarbush with one now.
Get out of the way!
Well, you better check out our scratch and dent section, I guess. But remember, Tarbush Mobility, our prices won't suck it. Oh! Yeah.
John, you want to sign this?
Check that out, gang. Well, there it is, my own little souvenir from Ghilardi Fest 2010, and my very own piece of Cleveland television history. Two of my greatest childhood television icons, Big Chuck and Little John. I'll tell you what, we've had a blast here. If you're seeing this, you want to get to Ghilardi Fest next year if you weren't here this year. It's always a blast. The guys are always having a lot of fun. You don't want to miss it. And you know, get a little bit of little piece of Cleveland history for yourself. So come on down here. That's it from Ghilardi Fest 2010. I know, you're tired of it, right? Yeah, it shows more of that guy.
Usually we're all happy when we hear this song and we're like, yeah. But unfortunately,
Brian just showed it.
at the time of this taping,
At the time.
we are taping this. This is just a few days after the passing of one of Cleveland's humongous legends and icons. And one of the main reasons why we do this show.
Yep.
What got us into doing this kind of stuff.
Yep.
Big Chuck Shadowski passed away,
Age of 90.
age of 90.
90, wow.
90.
And just seems like yesterday. We were at the Ghilardi Fest, and we were, chit-chatting with him or doing a skit or skits. And it just really sucks. Even though when you know it's coming, when it does come, it sucks.
Yeah. You don't know what you have. Well, we did know what we had, so it's gone.
Right.
Now you don't have it no more.
No, I mean,
So-
even in the back, in the back of your mind, you always were hoping for another Ghilardi Fest, or Chuck was gonna make a last final appearance or something. Even though we kind of knew, probably not. You always were hopeful. So many memories, and we can go on and on and on. But we just wanted, condolences and thoughts and prayers to the Shadowski family and their family and friends and loved ones and everybody.
Sorry out there, Susan.
Yep, Susan and
Susan.
June.
Yeah, and all his.
one big giant families. We all do the same thing, and everybody comes down. It always ends up back at the Houlihan and Big Chuck or Big Chuck and Little John show. Is why a lot of these Cleveland horror hosts and late night hosts do it, because we were inspired by them.
Yeah. So his legacy will live on
Forever and ever.
and ever
Never.
and beyond
Infinity.
that. Even. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Birth, death, or man, woman, birth, death, infinity.
Been crazy.
Yep. There you go.
So
Infinity.
tonight,
No.
in honor
In honor?
of Big Chuck, I think tonight we're going to show some skits that we've done with them,
Yeah.
and maybe some classic footage from some past Ghilardi Fest. So
Good time.
hang on, buckle those chin straps, folks, because not only are you going to be having a fun time with us,
Oh yeah.
you're going to be having a fun time
Laughing out there.
watching some classic footage from one of Cleveland's favorites.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm told
uh-oh.
that tonight's show is going to include the last skit that Big Chuck did that he didn't even know
Didn't even know we did.
Right here on the Midnight Movie.
Yep.
So, and he probably didn't know it to the day he went to the Great Beyond that we did this skit. And also features something that was owned by Neil Zerker, who also was another legend that a couple weeks ago went
Passed
to
away as well. So
went to the pearly gates. So, but that's later on. Right now, that's what we're gonna see, Vern.
Baby, 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 why did you leave me?
what?
That's the name of the movie. Baby, 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 why did you leave me?
All right. I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's it star?
Boy, did that come out.
Yeah.
Who stars in that movie?
Man, that donut really started working, didn't it? Holy crap!
Everything, man. That sounds like a movie I want to see.
Came in like a mouse, and all of a sudden he asked the question.
So you go back to what's tonight's movie, Unknown World,
Unknown.
or
That's what it is? Or was it
or Vern would call it.
Baby, 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 why did you leave me?
Oh, it's
I didn't know that must be the Italian.
no, the Vern version, Unknown World.
Right.
You don't know that. He didn't say that.
I know he didn't. He was supposed to say that. I lobbed it up for him. It's been
He doesn't go the way you
at least
expect.
a year since we did that.
Yeah.
I lobbed it up for him and he didn't do it.
He did his own thing.
I want to know where this baby.
Where did that come from?
We'll see.
Is this movie also known as?
No?
Are we out? Oh.
Baby, 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 why did you leave me?
Oh boy.
Are we out? Are we in? Are we in?
What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we in? Out? What?
No.
What?
Now toss it to the movie.
Now toss it to the movie.
He's gonna do one of those fix it in post where he's gonna have to do something where there was
Now,
whatever.
let's step out into the unknown world.
Oh, there you go.
Go Vern.
Go, Vern.
Baby, 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 why did you leave me?
I thought I knew the score.
What the future will bring, no man can say. But one fact is certain. Mankind stands at the crucial crossroads of history, the threshold of a new era, the atomic age. For the people of the U.S., skilled in the uses of science and technology, the atomic age is profoundly significant. Across a continent enormous in its agricultural potential, Americans have drawn from the earth a rich bounty, have built great cities, have reared towers into the sky, have spun intricate networks of highways across the land. By the application of science, industry has grown increasingly productive, making possible a good way of life. With assurance, Americans look with an abiding faith to the future. For many, citizen and scientist alike, atomic energy means the promise of a more abundant life. But for many another, the atom is a threat, an evil promise, the paralyzing panic of our time. Thus, to answer the perplexing question of the atom and its implications, the people have turned their attention to the forum of public affairs, have sought to search out realities, to find the facts, or to listen to men of science, like Dr. Jeremiah Morley, famed geologist, the embattled founder of the now defunct Society to Save Civilization. It was Morley who told a Los Angeles audience that
a series of atomic explosions, either accidental or deliberate, could set off a chain reaction to annihilate every man, woman, and child on the face of the earth. It could cause the death of every living thing.
In a gloomy report, Morley took a dim view of history, recalled the tragically repetitious story, the decline and fall of all past civilizations. Said Morley, modern civilization could, by the phenomenon of atomic fission, be brought to dust and ashes. For example, if an A-bomb were detonated at the Empire State Building, the area of total destruction would cover an area of 2 miles. Now, since the A-bomb is already obsolete, consider the area of total destruction of an H-bomb.
And science has promised us bombs 1,000 times more powerful, poisoning with radioactivity all the air and water of this earth. This could mean not only the end of our own civilization, but the very possibility of any future civilization. What are we going to do about it? I'll tell you what I am going to do about it. I have a plan to preserve human life on this planet. I hope you will join with me in carrying it out.
The response to Dr. Morley's appeal was immediate and enthusiastic. The Society to Save Civilization was set up. To its headquarters flocked amateur do-gooders and professional scientists. From them, Morley chose a staff of experts. Dr. Max A. Bauer, eminent geophysicist, ousted by Hitler from the University of Munich in 1933. Dr. James Paxton, metallurgical engineer, twice winner of the McKenna Scientific Award. Joan Lindsay, medical doctor and ardent feminist, who, for her research in biochemistry, was named winner of the annual award by the American Confederation of Women Scientists. Dr. George Coleman, authority on soil conservation. And Andrew Ostengard, sandhog, explosives expert, Marine veteran of World War II. It was this team, qualified each in his own way, that helped set in motion Morley's audacious project, a daringly planned program, which he took 3 months later to the board of directors of the Carlyle Foundation.
And so my colleagues and I believe that humanity can escape annihilation, can find a temporary haven, a promise of hope that, come what may, life can be sustained deep within the earth itself. Far below the surface, we shall seek a natural, a geological shelter. We have a team ready for the effort. All we lack are funds. Can we get them from your foundation?
Dr. Morley, I believe it would expedite matters if I were to ask the questions. We're laymen, you know. First of all, isn't the inside of the earth solid?
The interior of the earth is made up of vast caverns and air pockets, joined by natural avenues leading from the surface.
Natural avenues?
Funnels and fissures. Such a fissure lies within the world's largest extinct volcano at Mount Nelly. That is where we intend to start our journey.
Well, these funnels, how far down do they go?
Hundreds of miles, perhaps thousands, to the very core of the Earth.
But isn't the inside of the Earth, the very core, a molten, fiery mass?
To the contrary. The latest body of theory holds that the inside of a sphere, such as the Earth, is cooler than the temperature at its surface.
And how would you traverse these thousands of miles?
Dr. Coleman, the perspective drawings, please.
This is a cyclotron.
A what?
It's an amphibious conveyance based on the principles of an ovoidal bathysphere.
A what?
Like a submarine, with the mobility of a tractor. Its head contains a burrowing device, and its walls can withstand extremes of temperature and pressure.
But even with the cyclotram or the bathysphere or the whatnot, how do you know you'll be successful in finding this underground haven?
We don't know, but we must try. There is no other alternative, no other course, no other hope of keeping the spark of life alive.
And the cost? That's a lot of money, Dr. Morley. Well, surely you don't expect...
But we do.
I know you and your committee mean well.
Mean well? Next you'll be calling us starry-eyed idealists.
Dr. Lindsay, you're out of order.
The whole world is out of order.
And I suppose you and your associates can set it right?
We couldn't have said it wrong if we tried.
The appropriation was denied. To carry on his work, Dr. Morley issued repeated appeals to the members of the organization. It failed. And so, last week, the Society to Save Civilization was itself extinct. And one of its leaders, of Professor Jeremiah Morley and his enthusiastic colleagues. Where were they headed after a year of devotion to a lost but spectacular cause? To newsreel reporters, Dr. Morley had only this to say.
We have no plans. We have no hope.
Better stand by, Frank. We may want to run that again. Well, gentlemen, what do you think?
It's like asking a man what he thinks of his own obituary.
I thought you'd like to see it, or its release, in case you had any objections. Now he thinks of our objections.
You've been crucifying us for a year, Mr. Thompson, in the newspapers you edit, the magazines you publish, and the syndicates you control.
And now this newsreel. Just a minute, gentlemen. You seem to have me confused with my father. He dictates the policies of our publications.
Like father, like son.
Nothing, Dr. Bauer, could be more unscientific. As a matter of fact, my father and I never see eye to eye on anything.
So he's the villain of the piece and you are the hero.
Quite the contrary. My father has all the virtues of our society. He makes the money, I spend it.
The large occupation.
Oh, I have no occupation. I'm straight. You wouldn't. That idea of yours, Dr. Morley, about exploring the inside of the Earth. You know, I'd like to try that, just for the kicks.
I'm sure you wouldn't find it very exciting.
Oh, I don't know. Gentlemen, I came here tonight with a proposition. I have some money of my own. I would like to finance your project.
Are you serious?
Sit down, my boy. There's one stipulation, however. I go with you. And what could you do?
I'm afraid you don't realize what you'd be up against.
Going 1,000 miles inside the Earth, just to satisfy a whim?
Gentlemen, you act as if the fate of humanity hung upon you granting me this whim.
Plans for the expedition are being completed ahead of schedule. And Morley is pleased with our progress. The cyclotram nears completion. Adequate nutrition in concentrated form has been perfected. And for an auxiliary water supply, the Sloan H2O condenser will be used. By the study of our laboratory animals in a new environment, we expect to gather important scientific data. At last, the cyclotram is ready to be loaded aboard the SS Aurora. Our destination, the extinct volcano, Mount Nele, where the inside of the earth begins. This was our base, a lonely, desolate beach at the foot of the extinct volcano.
Well, let's go.
What a place to spend our last night on Earth.
You sound like we'll all be dead in the morning.
It's a possibility. We stay here.
Andy, take the controls. Follow the ridge line. Keep out of the ravines. Descend at an angle of not more than 33 degrees.
Something's wrong.
Now try it. Sustain 2,000 RPM. And follow our chart plan, R4.
Check.
What's our elevation now?
Approaching 6,300 feet. Angle of ascent, 19 degrees.
Speed constant, 2,100 RPM.
I wonder how long this iron lung is going to hold up.
You can still beg out.
Ah, you can't get rid of me so easily.
Give me a reading on the forward rotational unit.
We're up to 9,000, climbing at 24 mph. Angle 31 degrees.
At that rate, we'll make the summit in 4 hours. Dr. Morse, we are meeting some unstable isotopes.
Increase the lateral unit to 12,000.
Say, this is getting rough.
We're approaching position R4.
Our computations show an error of less than plus 0.14.
Good. We'll reach the summit in 30 minutes.
Hello and welcome once again to Readings by Robert. I'm Robert and this is my faithful jazz ukulele playing accompanist, Carlos. Buenos mañana, Carlos. I never was good at other languages, speaking in other tongues. Our story today comes from Little Ed Tarboosh. Thanks, Ed. Why is that funny? Why are they laughing? They must know Ed, huh? Ed walks a little funny. And the story goes like this. Two guys from a certain ethnic country came to America to live. As they got off the boat, one guy is telling the other that now they are in America, they must try to be like Americans in every way. They must speak like Americans, they must dress like Americans, and they must learn to like things that Americans like. Now, as they were walking down the streets of New York, they decided to get something to eat. And they walked up to a street vendor with a sign saying, "Hot dogs." "Oh, no," one said. "Do they eat dogs in America?" "Oh, Carlos." "Shh," said the other guy. "We must eat dogs now." Also, and they ordered 2 hot dogs. The other guy said, "Oh, man, I don't know about eating dogs." And when he unwrapped his hot dog, he said, "Oh, no." The other guy said, "What's wrong?" And he said, "Look what part of the dog I got." Now, I understand, although at 75, I don't remember everything, like what I had for breakfast this morning, but I understand we actually did that on the air.
We did it once.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it once and we caught all kind of flack. Because back then, man, you wouldn't dare do that. We actually did it because we were mad at our general manager for a while there. So.
And vice versa.
And there were no home recorders, and we were on live. So I knew if he didn't like it, we'd just say, it didn't go like that. It wasn't quite that bad, you know. But that's just about what it was. Little John's coming. That could mean trouble.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you just missed it, John. We can do it again for you.
He didn't see it and he didn't miss it.
We're going to do it again tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. I have to get back to the booth there.
Thank you.
We'll see. We got a lot of entertainment, so you won't even have to leave your seat if you don't want to. Thank you.
Goodbye, fellow swingers.
I heard you're Big Stosh. Why did he call you Big Stosh? And that's why they call me Big Stosh.
Lights out. And now the movies, folks.
We're up?
Yeah.
We're up.
We're up.
We're up.
Okay, no one's talking.
But the music's so good.
Yeah, the music is.
We're up. We're just sitting here.
My mind drifted right off into memories of hearing the song.
That's
like,
right.
okay.
A big part of Big Chuck was the music. He made such awesome music selections. You know, he just had a knack for that.
Now, before we move,
this from the Ghoul.
before we move,
The Ghoul. I'm here for Son of Ghoul.
This.
no,
No.
no.
He said no. I'm with you.
So before we go any further, because
We're not going any further.
I'll forget. But last time we shot, I was all upset that I forgot to bring in addition to the set, and I said you would love. You can't have it. This belonged to my grandfather.
Look at him.
Okay. But I figured it'd be a nice addition to the set.
What'd you bring?
Oh.
What you got?
This was part of a bottle of whiskey that belonged to my grandfather. We were only going to open it, you know, an important thing, but we never ended up opening it until years later. And it was pretty bad.
Oh.
It was like paint thinner.
I was going to say get the cups out, but never mind.
No. So the part of part of it disintegrated, and so we were able to save part of the
Cancer?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, Ronald Reagan.
Oh, man.
Ronald Reagan.
He looks perfect in that.
Ronald Reagan.
Wow.
Ronald Reagan.
Here. Pass it over.
I don't trust you. That's John Wayne.
That's Ronald Reagan if I ever saw Ronald Reagan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan.
You're out of your mind.
That's a two-headed John Wayne.
That was part of a whiskey bottle. That was the top of it. Then you had the bottle, and you had a base and all that crap. But yeah,
that's just the head.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice?
What was the name of the bottle? Was it?
I don't even remember. But
was it whiskey or bourbon?
I bet you.
No, it was some sort of whiskey. It was horrible. It
was it rot gut?
Oh, it was horrible.
They were talking about drinking rot gut. Rot gut.
Oh.
Must have got too much sun.
No, it was just years and years old. That's all.
Well, guess what, pilgrims? Don't drink my liquor.
Was he in, Dr. No or whatever? Goldfinger?
Goldfinger.
So I was waiting.
Moving along.
Hey, we got a package.
Okay.
We got a package.
Well, we all know that.
Should we do this now,
I can't
Rocco?
show my package.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Do it live. Doing it live.
Doing it live.
Doing it now.
I opened it just far enough. I haven't looked in. I have no idea.
Let me guess. Is it from Ellie?
It is from Ellie.
And Gary.
Ellie and Gary.
Oh,
Super fans
there's
in Stowe,
something in
Ohio.
there for me.
Huh?
There's something in there for me.
Oh, because she loves you.
She does.
All right.
Gary,
Thank you, Ellie, in advance.
You're not going to get nothing you want.
Man.
Oh, there's something cool in there.
Oh, look it! There it is, something cool for you.
A diaper.
You got a bag.
Hey!
Put it over your ugly head right now.
Oh, stop it.
Hey, a letter. Oh, that's a bill.
Oh, man. Oh.
Is it a bill?
Yeah.
Oh, it says
You
Happy
owe me.
Valentine's Day to the TMM crew from Ellie and Gary.
Thank you. We are loved. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can't talk. I'm so
Here,
emotional.
hold that.
Nothing but the good stuff.
Yeah.
Pistachios.
Pistachios.
I'm hungry, too.
Oh, here. Okay, here. Popping candy.
Oh.
Oh, we got some cigarettes. Holy
Whoa,
crap.
cigs.
They're little the string dots.
Dots.
Oh, these are shellless pistachios.
Yeah, those are good ones.
Sour
There we go.
Patches.
Let's see what we got. Sour Patch Kids.
Everything.
Blazing Hot Mama pickleballs.
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 Look at that catch.
Hey, nice catch.
I know. Hot Mama.
Twizzlers and some
Pickleball.
Fritos.
Blazing Hot Mamas.
What's the sweet?
Roasted chili.
There was a
Hey,
few
look
days.
at that. Look at that.
There's a few days this week we have pickleballs.
What's the sweet thing?
Man. What do these got now?
Slime liquor squeezy.
Oh, squeezy.
Squeeze sour candy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And kisses. Oh, she meant those for you, huh?
Probably.
Ellie meant those for you.
Probably.
Oh, there's something up.
What was those
Uh-oh.
you said?
Oh, look at this.
Oh, come on.
Look at this.
Come on.
Oh, look at that.
Probably full of worms or something.
Look at that. Yeah.
That's bull.
Oh.
He probably sent that box himself.
Here, Ellie,
Very
next box.
I sent it DOM style.
Who would do that?
Yeah,
Hey,
dime
we got
style.
candy. Oh, cigarettes and bubble gum.
Victory.
There's some milk duddies in there.
Milk duds are good.
Yeah, that's for you.
Look at them grab
Oh,
it.
here.
Cutie pie.
Oh, Ellie.
Those are for me.
A little hard on it.
It's cutie
What?
pie.
You got a little. Look at that.
Hey, nice catch.
What is going on with me tonight?
A little-
These catches.
Heart on it.
Yeah, I bet you got a little heart on it when you got that candy. Look, I got
Hot
cutie pie.
salted sriracha chocolate.
Yeah.
Hot salted.
We got the bird.
Doing the burn. Oh, Ellie, it's good stuff. Big
that?
bag of Kit Kats.
Vern won't try what I have tonight, so you got.
Oh no, there's stuff to try tonight.
Oh, here, Vern.
There you
Rice
go.
Krispie treats.
Right, I like Rice Krispie treats.
Sriracha chocolate. Holy crap. Huh. This will be interesting.
No demonic toast.
Uh-oh. Hey, Rich.
Yes!
Smog balls.
Those are the best.
Not when they fall off the table and
They're still good.
in your basement.
They're still good. That's the
right.
official
Hot
candy
Zots.
of the Middays Mayhem show. Hot Zots.
Hot Zots.
Those are going to be good.
Hot fiery cinnamon fizz. Oh, yeah. Here. Check that out. Red roasted chili.
Oh, by the way, just so you guys know, the trivia tonight is from a special, what's it called? A contributor tonight.
Good.
Yes, not from us.
I'm so busy at work. My brain, I can't.
Yeah, your
you know.
brain isn't.
All right, next segment, I will open up this so we get to move things along.
I hope it's a book and you have to read.
It's a book.
It's a book.
It's Triv's book.
It's Tribs.
It's a book of of Triv. It's a blank pages.
Gonna tease the face-off in honor of tonight's show. Passing a big truck. We're gonna have a little face-off. It has to do with their show.
Whose show? Big Chuck's show?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't say you said her show. I thought so. Can't hear good. That thing's
Anyway, continue.
Huh?
Continue.
I get Ohio State.
Multiple
You'll
skits.
mix everything up. Don't worry. Just go ahead and
All right,
continue.
multiple skits, multiple, recurring characters, whatever.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Don't worry about Rich.
I'm gonna put one against the other. Your choice.
Don't worry about Rich.
Kielbasa Kid. Then Crazy. Good one. Ooh. Ooh, I haven't got a ooh and an ooh.
That's a tough decision there, man.
No?
And a clear. A stern clear.
Bossy Kid. Stop.
Not which character. No. The body of work with the skits. What skits do you prefer? The Kielbasa Kid or Ben Crazy? Not the character. Don't worry, Big Stosh is next week.
Big Stosh?
Yeah. Yeah, next week. Next week.
5 hours and 27 minutes.
Excellent. 33 minutes ahead of our estimated schedule. We'll make a final check of our position before we enter the crater.
Sure glad the professor picked this volcano for our expedition. Maybe this one could come to life, too. No, not a chance. No bet on it.
There's no reason for us to wait till dawn. We'll proceed into the crater now.
Just one last look at the earth.
Yeah. What a way to remember it.
Follow the downward spiral. Keep to the inside ledges. Speed 1,200 RPM.
Brother, it's really black out there.
As we descend ever deeper into the volcano, I have observed no unusual physical symptoms. Paxton seems withdrawn, irritable, but with such an annoyance as Wright Thompson present, the condition may not be considered abnormal.
The descending ledges are getting awfully narrow. We must be at position R18.
Yes, we are. Cut the switches. We'll be doing some hiking now. Better have some breakfast.
Rise and shine. Morning. How can you tell? Breakfast is served.
Breakfast. Well, I've always said there's nothing like starting off a hard day's work than with a good breakfast. Hey, Doc?
How would you know?
You don't like my kind of guy, do you?
Not very much. But I'll make an exception of you. You, I don't like a lot.
Coleman, take the controls. We'll scout the way on foot for you. Follow on down along the widest leg.
Watch that, it's loose.
What's the matter?
I don't like it.
What did you expect in here? A Garden of Eden?
I'm not talking about volcanoes. I mean Wright Thompson. He doesn't belong here.
None of us belongs here. We're doing what has to be done.
He doesn't feel that responsibility. He's just a useless piece of excess baggage, a selfish thrill seeker.
But without him, there'd be no expedition.
Pardon me.
Kind of deep down there, isn't it?
Nice friendly bunch, those scientists.
Oh, what's your trouble?
Oh, nothing, but don't they ever talk?
Not unless they got something to say. That's the way it is with smart people.
Maybe they're not so smart. Maybe they don't know what they're doing down here.
Listen, Buster. Each one of them has taught us more colleges than you flunked out.
So what are you doing down here among all those brains?
I managed to make myself useful. It might be well if you did the same thing.
Doing what?
This. You lead the way for a while.
We've hit bottom. Rock bottom. Hello, Coleman. Coleman. Come in.
Go ahead.
We've reached the end of the channel. Establish our position.
Our depth below mean sea level, 2.6 miles.
The Angstrom Underground Geological Expedition reached this point June 12, 1938, and was unable to proceed further. Why anyone who follows us should want to go further, we do not know, but we assume that they have good reason for doing so. Good luck.
If Engstrand were living today, he'd know the reason.
The world has changed since 1938.
The world has changed since yesterday. We better get to work.
Look!
That's pressure from the other volcano. We'll have to work this side. Paxton!
Yes, Dr. Morley?
Start making density readings on that wall over there.
Yes, sir. This is it. The point of least resistance.
Okay, Andy.
I'm ready.
We'll all go back to the cyclotram.
Fuses 1 and 2 set. I wonder what we'll be running into.
There's only one way to find out.
broken through. Looks like a tunnel. So far, so good. Put on your gas mask just in case. Coleman, we'll set the pace. You follow along with the cyclotram. The air is fresh and clear. You can take your masks off. Pressure seems normal.
I wonder where it leads.
That's exactly what we're going to find out. Lead the way, Andy.
How did it all happen?
Long time ago, the earth above was covered with water.
And when the sea vanished, it left great limestone deposits behind.
Was all this limestone?
Yes. And then the water gathered in underground streams and carved out the soft limestone. Drop by drop, year by year, the water dissolved the stone.
Each drop carried a tiny particle of sediment. That's what formed these columns. About an inch every 1,000 years.
Well, how long did this whole process take?
About 200 million years. Hello, Coleman. Coleman, bring up the tram. We'll proceed from here. We're down 100 miles. You better pull up. Cut the switches.
It's funny. When we first got here, I felt a sort of exaltation. Now I feel depressed. I don't know why.
The oxygen content is adequate.
I know. But I too feel suffocated. Maybe it's the unreality of this place.
You know, once when I was working in the Holland Tunnel, I got cut off from my crew for 10 hours. I felt this way then.
I think I know what it is.
It's loneliness.
It's a feeling of a person away from people. I felt it on the top of a mountain in Tibet, in the jungles, and on the Arabian desert. It's like the last cord tying you with humanity has been cut.
It's more than that. People have dignity only in relation to many other people. Alone, a man is as useless as Any rock out there.
No, you're both talking nonsense. Nature doesn't influence man. Man influences nature. One man, one strong man, can change nature.
Oh, you're wrong, Dr. Paxton. It isn't one man. It's many men working together. Right, teacher?
Men together are no more than sheep. One man standing alone leads the way. Then the sheep follow.
Please, gentlemen.
Well, I'm
please.
embarrassed for all of you who call yourself scientists. Swayed by a self-indulgent young fool. I'm going ahead. I hope that by the time you catch up with me, the atmosphere will have cleared the cobwebs from your brains.
I'd better go with him. It isn't safe for a man to be alone down here.
Ah, he's all right. He's the leader type.
I'll go with them anyway. There wouldn't be leaders if there weren't sheep like me to be led.
This is it, kid. Yeah. You've been training for this all your life. Now get out there and show them what you're made of.
All right, Nick, I'm going to show him what I got. I'm going to show him what I got. I'm going to show him.
Here comes
Boogie that, boogie that.
There goes,
Boogie that, boogie that.
and he ain't wearing no clothes.
Oh, yes, they call him the street.
Boogie that,
Fastest thing on 2 feet.
boogie that.
He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gon' give us a peek. Oh, yes, they call him the street. He likes to show off his physique. If there's an audience to be found, he'll be streaking it round, inviting public critique.
He ain't rude,
Boogie that, boogie that.
he ain't rude.
Boogie that, boogie that.
He's just in the mood to run in the nude.
Oh, yes, they call him the street. He likes to turn the other cheek. He's always making the news, wearing just his tennis shoes. Guess you could call him unique.
I still don't see any sign of Paxton and Coleman.
I'll keep going. Gas! Gas! Paxton and Coleman.
They forgot their gas mask.
There they are! Digging a grave 110 miles under the earth. Must go on. It's too late to turn back now.
$1,000 for a good hamburger. And another 1,000 for onions on it.
Dr. Morley, our water supply is...
Cut the switches. Polluted by the gas fumes.
Yeah, somebody left it open. Back there just before Paxton and Coleman took off.
I guess I forgot to close it.
Oh, you... Andy! It was an accident.
An accident? We may never find water again. Now I suppose you'd give $1,000 for a glass of that.
Andy, there's a job to be done. We've got to find water fast, and in this area.
Yeah, I know. We got about a chance in 1,000 of finding it.
Look, there's Andy.
Thing like this is enough to drive a man stir crazy.
It's no use. 240 miles inside the earth.
Yeah, and no water.
Here. I've been setting it to the animals.
Go ahead. Enjoy yourself. It doesn't cost a cent.
Stop it! Andy! This is ridiculous. We have something larger at stake than your personal petty feuding. Now, you two can come with us or stay here and kill each other. I'm going after the cyclotron.
Never mind. I'll go get it.
Oil. Listen. Sounds like running water.
But where is it coming from?
It's behind the wall. It is running water.
Well, why don't we go through the wall with a cyclotram?
No. There's this brother. There's still such a thing as too much butter.
It could be an underground sea.
Andy, bring a couple of heavy hammers.
What's up, Professor?
We think there's water behind that wall. Try breaking it in.
Sure. I brought 2 hammers, you know.
Come in here. Let's take care of that arm.
The outside temperature is rising fast. It's up 280 degrees now.
It looks as if it could go on forever.
Hold it out there.
How's the temperature? It's dropping fast.
The outside pressure's dropping, too.
Good. Condensation will soon take place.
There.
You're a pretty good doctor at that.
You're a pretty good patient at that.
Thanks.
Here, slip this on.
It's water. Look! Look at it, it's water!
Oh, hey, here we are, 2016 Ghilardi Fest once again, and it's great to be back here with Big Chuck and Little John helping them out. Guys, a great show this year. Thanks for having us, and thanks for another great show.
Thank you. And I see your program every so often.
He watches our show?
Yeah, I do.
Holy mackerel, that's an honor right there. What do you think, John?
Hey, I thought you guys did a great job again, as always, and hopefully you'll come back next year and be with us again.
Well, if that's an open invitation, we're going to be there.
And I just got to say that not only is it great to be here at Ghilardi Fest with these guys, it's a great year to be a Clevelander. Because as of today, the Indians are up 3-1 with the Chicago Cubs for the World Series.
They already know if they won or
So
not.
that doesn't matter. I'm just saying it's a great year. We got Stipe Miocic, the heavyweight champion. We got the Cleveland Cavs. We got the Monsters. Now we got the Indians, and we got Big Chuck and Little John at Ghilardi Fest 2016.
And the guys from the Midnight Movie.
Yeah.
What else can you ask for?
You to watch our show too, since Chuck does.
I go to bed early.
All right, Ghilardi Fest 2017. We'll be looking for you.
Be here.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Joan, are you all right?
Well, what shall we do now?
All right, I'll say it. I'll say what's on all of our minds.
Don't try to read our minds, Thompson. Just speak for yourself.
Then I say, let's go back.
And I say go on.
But look at Joan.
We've gotten nowhere. Deeper and deeper into nowhere. We've failed.
Would our failure be any less if we turn back now?
Our chances of living would be greater.
If we go on, we're dead. As dead as Paxton and Coleman.
That's a chance we have to take.
The stakes are high, higher than our lives. They involve the life and death of all mankind.
That's a great speech, but I won't buy it.
All right, let's put it to a vote. Thompson?
Go back.
Andy?
Go on.
Bauer?
Go back.
Go on. Seems to be a deadlock. I suppose none of us would like to reconsider?
Doesn't woman suffrage count here?
What do you say, Joan?
I say go on, and let's not waste any more time about it. How are those burns coming along?
Good as new. How are you, Doc?
Oh, I'll get by.
Here.
What's it for?
Does it have to be for something? Does everything have to be functional? It's a good luck ring. Saved my life in Tibet. Here, take it.
Why give it to me?
Haven't you ever been romanced before?
Not 900 miles below sea level.
Then it's about time. If there were any flowers around here, I'd pick them for you.
There's a highly scientific theory which states that if any man and any woman are cast away anywhere for any length of time, sooner or later they think they were in love. That's what's happened to you.
If that theory has any value, it should apply to you. Does it?
No.
Well, I guess I need a little more time. We'll talk about it later. Say, how about pulling this jalopy level for a minute? Just long enough for us to get out of these straitjackets and stretch. How much longer is it going to be like this?
Oh, right. What difference does it make?
Plenty. If it's going to be like this the rest of the way, why go on? Why waste time?
That shouldn't make any difference to you. You've never done anything but waste time.
Listen, you meathead. Just because you're a sandhog that likes to go grubbing around in the ground.
And you're a mountain goat with his head in the clouds.
Stop it, both of you!
I've had enough of this. What happened?
I don't know. It's not water.
We are out of it.
This might be what we're looking for. Let's make a landing and explore the area. It's got a high calcium content, but it's drinkable.
Hey! Look what I found!
They're cave pearls.
Cave pearls? How much are they worth?
Calcium carbonate.
Calcium carbonate? Well, how about this?
Sulfate of lime. Plaster of Paris.
Professor, you take the romance out of everything. Here you are, Doc. 2 souvenirs from Hades, vacation land of the underworld.
Thank you. Back home, I'll be the envy of every kid on the block.
I'm not so sure, Joe. Take a cave pearl into the sunlight, turns gray and ugly.
And the flower?
It'll crumble to dust.
Hey, Professor, how about these fish?
It's a rare species. They're edible, though.
They have no eyes. I think I'll stick to pills.
They lost their eyes 10 million years ago.
What kind of a place is this? Flowers that crumble to dust in your hands. Stones that look like pearls. Fish without eyes. Nature sure a practical joker.
I suppose you could have done better?
10 million years? I couldn't have done worse.
Morley believes this is the shelter we've been searching for. A valley of shadows, where light can be sustained. A shelter for humanity. And yet our morale is very low. What do we want? A ray or two of sunshine? A change of seasons? Starry nights? In this graveyard, Morley thinks
we can build a new life right here.
You mean this is what we're looking for?
You'll get used to it.
Well, who wants to get used to it?
why don't we go on a little further?
But we've come 1,100 miles already.
How can you measure what we've been through in miles? I say let's go back or go on. But this is no place.
What is your wish?
We've come so far. Let's go on.
Well?
Which way do we go?
I suppose we'll have to explore both channels.
I'll take the right one. Right? You take the other.
Why me?
I'll tell you why. I'm sick of taking your orders. That's the trouble with you, Thompson. That's all you do is take, you never give.
Without me, there wouldn't have been any expedition.
Well, that's not enough. It's time you gave something yourself and not your pocketbook.
Andy.
We might as well get started.
back 42 years ago now and watch that historic musical moment with the Kielbasa Kid.
And now, Act 2, the Kielbasa Kid singing a song that he wrote himself.
Winchester Kielbasa, you're getting me down with pepper and garlic. My stomach goes round. You make my eyes water. You make my breath smell. You make an impression as deep as a well.
Guys, can I sit in on a set?
Yeah, I guess so. Why not?
Why, that dirty crook. Ah, you dirty bathtub.
Winchester Kielbasa, you're getting me down with pepper and garlic. My stomach goes round. You make my eyes water. You make my breath smell. You make an impression as deep as a well. All right.
Hey, what's only fitting, the midnight movie. It's only fitting that.
Okay, I got to tell you, I will wear this.
I will, because we like to wear black.
Excellent.
I will wear this personally. You'll see this.
Watch the midnight movie,
That's
folks.
right. Since we're not on midnight, watch the midnight movie. But I will wear this personally with no underwear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a picture of us.
Okay.
Watch her.
Check out the new hat. Check out the new hat.
Hey, get them while they're lasting. You
Get the
guys,
new hat.
they were
Limited
flying off the
quantity.
shelf at the Economicon. They were flying out of there. So
I got to buy one. I need a new hat.
you only
I got a dozen.
got a dozen. We don't have a dozen left now though, because we sold a few.
Yeah, already right out of the gate.
Because this is what? What is this?
Oh yeah, showing the Buckeyes, man. Yeah, Buckeyes a few weeks ago.
National champions, baby!
They
Say
beat
it, Burns!
Jesus.
Baby, baby. Yeah. Come on. I was rooting for your Bengals.
When?
I was rooting for them in the playoffs for you.
When, last year or 2 years ago?
No, this past year, they was in the playoffs, weren't they?
No.
They were trying to get in the
They were
playoffs.
trying to.
And I was actually rooting for them.
Well,
I was rooting for the Bengals for you. Now you can't say go Ohio State.
of course, I was rooting for Ohio State.
Okay.
It's not a huge college sports
Well, you don't
fan,
have to be. You guys
but I did watch the
Ohio
game.
State.
I did
Come
watch
on.
the game.
OH!
Hi-oh!
OH!
Hi-oh!
OH!
Hi-oh!
I did watch the game.
People in Minnesota, sorry. But,
Hey, if you're at home right now, 440-944-7105. Call us with your best IO.
In Michigan.
Michigan.
Ralph Lambert.
Notre Dame,
Ralph
Minnesota,
Lambert. Hey,
Tennessee,
Ralph
Oregon.
Lambert had 10 inches of snow. How you think about that?
What
down
happened?
in Florida, there was 10 inches of snow down in Florida a few weeks ago. Ralph, are you all right? Are you okay? Call us. Let us know how you're doing.
All right.
Nancy from Youngstown. Did she ever call you back?
No.
Oh my God, we got to
I'm a
call her
little
again later. We got to call her again.
Yeah, I'm a little worried. She usually would have returned call.
Yeah, because I mean, come on, we don't just call everybody. Shout out to Ed and Hollis. Okay.
I'm going to open up.
Go ahead, open your what?
From Ellie.
So is it a book?
in the package?
Everything you wanted to know
What's
about
in the
sex with a free
package?
dad.
Probably a joke book, so you have a few.
No, you're funny.
Oh my God. It is a joke book.
A book? It's a book.
It's a book.
It is a
overdue from the library.
Co-host insult book.
Oh.
Quentin Tarantino's cinema.
Show me the cover.
speculation.
Co-host insult book by Dave Shermer. Wow.
Go. Quentin Tarantino, Cinema Speculation.
Tarantino.
Picture from The Getaway.
So, yeah, thank you, I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah.
You bet you don't read.
She
Look in the back though, see when it's due back to the library.
There's no pictures in that
She
book.
said, I know, I gotta do a
it's
lot
not
of
a comic
reading.
book.
I gotta do
that's a lot of reading,
You need books on tape while you're driving around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you need somebody to read it
you
to
want,
them.
you want to read this and record it, and then I'll play it back.
Why don't you give it to me and every day call me and while you're driving.
Thank you, Ellie.
I'll read it.
Thank you, Ellie. Much appreciated.
We'll do a readings by Richie.
Richie?
See the day's date, readings by Richie.
She messaged me, said, would you like to have it? And I said, absolutely. Just gonna make the other guys jealous. I said,
on the ceiling, man.
That's why I want it. They're having their own show.
That's why it didn't make me jealous because I don't like Tarantino.
You don't like Tarantino?
No. You don't know how to make a movie. Good thing you only made like 6. That's 5 too many. Those don't count.
Doesn't know how to make a movie.
You don't know crap about movies. Tarantino.
What, were you just farting?
Kill Bill.
The only thing he ever did right was not casting Robin Williams in anything. How do you like that? Even he wouldn't have picked Michael Keaton as Batman.
This guy's lost his mind.
Hey, speaking of people who lost their mind, you tell your friend Graziana, okay? You tell your good friend Graziana.
Oh, God.
I'm tired of waiting around for her. Look, I bought her a present today. I buy her a present because I figured maybe she'd be here this week. I bought her, look, you can't see it good. I can't get the turn around.
Graziana,
but
you're getting called out right now.
This is for her, and this is...
With
I can't get... This is your...
toys?
That's a personal support pickle.
Because that's creepy.
A personal support pickle.
Personal support pickle. You can't see it good because it twists it around. I don't want to open it, but that's a personal
Is this
support
to keep
pickle.
her from having flashbacks of pickle juice?
That's pickle juice, right? And we're supposed to be cosplaying buddies.
Gosh.
And I give her this as a reminder of pickle juice. It's a little figurine. And look, it said, this is new.
Bring it next week.
Yeah, well, I'll leave it here so if she's here.
Okay.
But see, I thought about her.
Just in case.
All right.
Make sure you tell her,
She'll have a pickle waiting for her
Graziana,
when
I
she
thought
gets
about
here.
you.
All right.
I got you a support pickle. That's from Pickle Juice, not from me. It's from Pickle Juice.
I have a good joke to say about her mom, but I won't.
Yeah.
Better not, because next time you'll be eating that spicy pickle.
I had a really good one. Okay.
Hey, check out our dinosaurs real quick. We planted a few weeks ago.
They grew.
They grew.
Actually,
They
grew
grew.
dinosaurs.
But yeah, they grew, but they're not very big. They're small.
Yeah, they were
small.
they're
Somebody wants some
babies.
pistachios. All right, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
Wait a second. Is that any good?
Bless it.
I was only kidding. I was only joking. You can still put your hand.
Vern,
Tonight.
give us the thing. Give us the... We're back.
No, what's he saying?
Tonight, in honor of tonight's...
I got pistachios.
Tonight, we're, in honor of Big Chuck. We all grew up watching Big Chuck Little. So I understand that a lot of the audience, not from Northeast Ohio, so they might not know a lot about when we refer to, Houlihan, Big Chuck, Little John, and. But for those who are familiar, here's tonight's face-off.
We already had a face-off.
No, I teased the face-off.
Oh,
Did you
that
even
was
give
a
your?
tease?
No, you didn't even give your flippant answer. How did we have a face-off?
Yeah, you did stare at him. You
That was my
You
answer.
just stared at
Yeah,
it.
you gave him a good glare.
We all went like,
He went, huh? He went,
whatever.
huh? He didn't do nothing like normal.
No.
And you were just like, big stop.
Makeup!
Make
No.
She knows. She knows.
Makeup. Every time he says it, no, there's only one person that gets it too. Nobody else does.
I get it.
Okay.
I wasn't listening. I was considering.
Okay. All right. So
considering
anyway,
the question.
we all know. I don't have to explain Big Chuck and Little John and the skits.
Well,
and
you
stuff.
might have to.
All right.
Because some people don't know who he is.
I just got done covering
This show
that.
goes,
I just
way
got done
out.
covering that.
We're all the way out in New York. We're in Oregon.
I just got done
we're
covering
in
that.
Minneapolis.
Look them up on YouTube. Big Chuck and Little John skits. You'll love it. Okay. They've had
That's
a lot of
LIL.
recurring characters.
LIL.
A lot of recurring characters.
A lot of them.
Two of the more popular and well-known and funny as heck. We're gonna put them against each other. You ready? We got the Kielbasa Kid we got Ben Crazy. Only one can come out in front of this face-off. Which one is it going to be, Rich?
Kibasi Kid.
Ben Crazy.
Man.
Gonna fart?
I'm thinking about it.
It is close.
No.
Always.
Just when you think you're
He's
going
gonna
one
lean
way.
in that way,
After,
so
when you think you go one way.
Earlier I went, man, woman, birth, death. But I
What'd
think
you
I'm going to go to Kibasi.
Man, woman, birth, death. What the hell?
You missed it, Rocco.
Man,
Trust me, he probably will miss it too. I'll see it.
Yeah.
Just like I heard that mother, whatever else. Okay.
What, you want to do an explosion? I'll leave it up longer if you want to do an
what's your
explosion.
answer?
No!
What's your
This
answer?
cup can only take so
What's your
much.
answer?
It's already taken much.
Put a Kibasi on that. What happened?
I think I'll go the Kibasi Kid.
I go Ben Crazy. Something about the Kibasi. I love them both. I don't even really have a great answer of why I'm picking Ben Crazy. I think the punchlines were just more boom. Kibasi Kid, it's so hard. I'll go Ben Crazy. And you said Kibasi Kid.
I said
why?
Kibasi Kid. Man, that piece of Kibasi that hung out of his holster always looked
That's
so
fun.
good. Hillshire Farms. Remember? He used to walk around, advertise Hillshire Farms. And you know what I told my mom? Mom, I want Hillshire Farms. They work because Kibasi Kid.
Yeah.
So, but that Kibasi always looks so good.
You said Ben Crazy?
Yeah, because I remember the Ben Crazy ones more than I remember the Kibasi.
Kibasi.
Yeah.
Kibasi. That's a sausage.
Kibasi.
I know it's a sausage.
It's a sausage.
I just remember those, like you said, the skits just kind of just hit you right then and there. And plus, I love the intro. I always love the intro to it.
Yeah. The intro's unforgettable.
You forgot it.
Yeah.
You forgot it.
Oh, shut up.
So you said Kibasi Kid, right?
Yeah, come on. Yeah, it's like Rich. There's something about a Kibasi in a holster that you know.
All right.
I mean, it kind of did personify. It did kind of personify.
Yeah.
The Parma.
Sometimes he had multiple Kibasis.
And it's basically him kind of making laughing at himself.
No.
I got to be mature.
being
Come
Polish.
riding in his horse.
For being Polish,
Riding a horse with a Kibasi.
He had a lot of fun with himself.
Yeah.
So I mean, I tell you,
Yeah, it just
Ben Crazy.
That's real close.
Because a lot of the punchlines were
Splitting
just
hairs,
hysterical. Rocco?
I go with the
Here we go.
series of skits that he made more of than any other that was confirmed by Little John. Ben Crazy.
Okay, Ben Crazy.
For the music and the open, and it was the most, he did it the most.
Kathy?
Excuse me, Ben Crazy, because I don't remember the Kibasi Kid, but I do. Sorry, but I remember Ben Crazy.
Yeah. I remember the Kibasi.
Let us know what you think. 440-944-7105. Let us know what you think. Kibasi Kid, Ben Crazy.
Man.
And what's your favorite
Woman.
Kibasi?
Birth.
Hillshire Farm?
Death.
Speaking of
Infinity.
Kibasi,
Ching.
we'll go into the
ching.
taste test.
We got Kibasi.
Got that.
Not really,
the
but
dollar signs at the end.
See, that should be a shirt.
Oh yeah. Man, woman, birth, death, infinity, and then
That should be
ching
a
ching.
shirt.
That should be a shirt.
Buzzsaw.
You're supposed to be taking it easy. Try to get some rest. Listen to me right. You've been like this for days. How long can you keep it up?
He didn't like me any more than I liked him. Yet he saved my life.
It doesn't help brooding over it.
But he died saving my life.
He did what he believed was right.
My trouble was, I never believed in anything.
You can start now.
Morley wants to go back to that Valley of the Shadows he liked so much.
Well, it's better than this.
But it isn't good enough.
What do you want to do?
I too want to go back. But all the way back. Now that Andy's dead.
Now that Andy is dead, we've got to go on. We've got to, until we find what we're after. If we fail, Then we can talk about going back.
Over there. Good.
This must be a continuation of the other river.
No, I think it's just a seepage from it.
Listen. What's that?
Look!
It's like daylight. Like a dream after a terrible nightmare.
I think we found it.
Promised land. We have discovered a vast and radiant cavern deep within the earth. Along the shores of this incredible cave lies a great underground sea, gathering up the waters of the earth. A strange, sunless light is reflected from the phosphorescent dome. The glowing peaks are weathered and sharp, and the gullies deep. The wind is soft, and the climate pleasant. Vapors rise up into the bright dome, forming luminous clouds. The area is rich in chemical resources. That means power and industry, according to Bauer. And Wright says a real estate boom is on.
You got a match?
Sure. How you coming, Professor? Still feeding those rabbits? They eat like pigs.
Small wonder. They're expecting in a couple of weeks.
All of the rabbits?
No, silly. Just the lady rabbits.
Tell me more.
Here. Make yourself useful. Get some more water. Explorations and surveys of the surrounding area continue. Morley and Thompson have set out toward the southeast to investigate the land and its potentialities.
This is a strange kind of sand.
That's not sand, that's volcanic ash. The ash will make good fertilizer for our crops.
Crops? Let's face facts, Morley. This is a desert. The very word means deserted by life. And you talk about crops.
It can be irrigated. This country has everything. Water, soil, air, heat.
Yeah, you're forgetting one thing, though. No sunlight.
Science can adjust that. Crops can thrive without sunlight.
Perhaps. But can we?
sort of species is it?
It's the fossil remains of a species of lungfish. He breathed by means of both lungs and gills. When he came out of the sea 400 million years ago, he was the ruler of the animal kingdom. With his lungs, he was a pioneer in a new way of life.
How did they become extinct?
Like some of us on Earth, they seem to hurry the process of extinction.
Let's get out of here.
What's the matter? You act like you swallowed a canary for breakfast.
This is the day, right?
This is what day?
The day we're expecting the first litter of rabbits.
Well, who's going to pass the cigars around?
You apparently don't realize the importance of it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
By observing the rabbits, we've already learned that they respond to nature basically as we do, as any mammal does. And from their young born today, we can predict how our own young will respond in the new world.
Dr. Morley, Bauer.
Come on.
You go ahead. I'll get plenty of hot water. Well, how many boy rabbits and how many girl rabbits, huh? What's the matter? Joan, what's the matter?
They're dead. They're all born dead.
I can't understand it. Why? Why?
There must be some cause, some biological reason.
We've been searching for causes. Our investigations have been checked, tests rechecked. Examination of genetic tissue proves that all experimental animals born here are sterile. You know what this means?
This new world. A haven for the dead.
This is the end of the line. Now we know that the human race cannot reproduce itself in this underworld region.
It appears our mission is a failure.
Then we can't stay here.
At least one generation could.
And after that, what?
The end of humanity.
That I won't accept.
Neither can you run away from facts.
I've always run away. Climbing mountains. Trying to prove something. I don't know what.
I too ran away instead of fighting. And now I've run away again.
And I was always afraid I couldn't compete in a man's world. I think I want to go back and try again.
Go back to what? To a world bent on self-destruction? We can live the rest of our lives here in peace.
Morley, you're wrong. This isn't peace. This is a resting place for the living dead. I don't believe it's the end of the world. I don't believe it's the end of mankind.
You're young. You don't know. I've lived through the terrors of 2 great wars. I've had enough.
Something's wrong. Something's pulling us down. We are lost.
We're in a blind alley. Ever since we started, we've been in a blind alley.
We can't bury ourselves in the earth and expect to live. Maybe that's the secret. Morley understood.
Strange. We didn't know it before. I used to be afraid of death.
I was afraid of life.
Above the level of the underground sea.
We found a channel to the upper ocean.
On that island. People.
I feel like I'll live forever.
It's over?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
We're going to do trivia now?
Yes.
And answer at the same time?
Yes.
I guess we do trivia in the beginning.
We're not going to
and then
tease
you can answer
anything.
it.
We're just going to come
You
in
do
and
the trivia in the beginning and then answer it at the end. All right. So, we up?
We're up.
We're up.
All right.
That
was the movie.
Holy cow.
Unknown World.
That was the movie, Unknown World.
It's unknown to me because I didn't see it yet. I'll watch it.
I will wait to watch it.
You never watch them.
I watch them after we.
I watch them on the
it's
live
aired.
chat.
It's hard to do that.
You could say it was a bore.
Huh?
Unknown World was a bore, or are you talking?
Bore.
Are you talking
B-O-R-E.
about? Wait a second. Are you talking
Last
about
week,
that?
me and Graziano watched a little bit of the Midnight Movie on YouTube, and I had the chat on the phone, but we were watching the movie on the TV for a little bit.
What, last week's? Saturday? Yeah.
All right, this is a good one. This
Okay, wait.
trivia.
What is this? What
This
time
is
is
a
it?
trivia.
This is
We
trivia.
did that
We don't
already.
have
No,
time
we
to
did
tease
do
it.
that. Not for trivia.
How many times are we gonna wave our hands around? Anyways.
Oh, all of a sudden it's a big problem.
No. Well, he said we're not teasing it.
What are you doing?
You don't have to tease it. That's not a tease. It's what
See
time
how
is
many
it?
times I can wave my hands around?
Okay. I told them come up with trivias because I'm just too damn busy at work. So go ahead.
Well, this trivia is courtesy of Tim from Akron.
Was he watching Middays Mayhem?
He was watching.
And I said, have one of the viewers come up with
He
trivia.
didn't say anything on there, though,
Yeah,
did
he
he?
didn't say anything.
But
We
he
didn't know he was there.
You know
he was
what?
hiding out.
He was
We
probably.
might have watched it after.
He was probably teaching one of his classes. He was
Oh,
actually
right,
under-
yeah.
Hi, everybody, look at this, whatever, and he's watching the show. Good one, Tim. But anyways, Tim set us up with one for this week and one for next week.
Good.
Now, I'm not saying if I'll understand it, okay? Okay. Wow. How's this a trivia? How's this a trivia?
Take your smoky while he's trying to read this.
Okay.
This is taking longer than me coming.
Dr. Morley. Oh, my God.
Don't bite it yet.
I'm smelling it. Look at me. I'm the Kabasi kid.
That's what I mean. It segues right from the Kobasi kid. Go ahead.
Victor Killian.
Who the hell's that?
Somebody from the next movie.
From tonight's movie. Why would you said next movie?
Unlike you, I do trivia from the movies we were on, not like from 8 years ago with
Anyway.
Godzilla. Tonight's movie,
Yeah, I heard
Unknown
that
World.
comment too during midday.
You heard that.
Yeah.
You hear
I
a
did.
lot.
Yes, I
you
did.
hear a lot. I didn't know this, but Tim from Akron, who knows this stuff, he says Unknown World is actually a follow-up to Rocket Ship XM from earlier this month.
Really?
Did you know that?
This is a
It's
sequel?
like a sequel, I guess, or that's what he says. He knows this stuff. So here is the
Okay.
Victor Killian, knock it off.
Tim
out
from
there.
Akron is too smart for the room, though.
Yeah, he's very smart. He's very smart. Victor Killian plays Dr. Morley in tonight's movie.
Okay.
But he was uncredited because of the Hollywood blacklist. So that's kind of like a trivia tidbit. Okay. Now here's the trivia. He also had roles in 2 other classic genre pictures. Name one of them, and we'll never get it because this is like, from Tim the knowledge of the cinephile.
See, he's not here for me to say, okay.
Yeah. He had roles in 2 other classic genre pictures. Name one of them.
Genre pictures.
Genre, which that would be like.
Genre. Like
when he says genre, I'm going to say horror films or horror related.
Low budget horror films.
I don't know if they're low budget. I don't know if say they're low budget, but. Do you know the answer?
Shine from the Unknown?
No. We're not going to know. We're too stupid. Nobody knows. Because I look for stuff. Did you get something for this show?
I got something.
What do you got before we give it the answer?
Okay, this one doesn't necessarily, in a way it deals with the show, because they were boring into the earth.
Was that in the Lights movie they're boring?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
I know the movie was boring, but were they boring?
The Kola, K-O-L-A, super deep borehole was the deepest human.
What movie you watching, man?
was the deepest humans have ever drilled into the earth, just over 7 miles.
Sounds like something I watched on Cinemax
But
back
what
in
country did the
1983
drilling?
at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Was
Skinemax.
that in Russia?
Russia.
Yes, it was.
That's what is that, a tidbit?
It was into Russia.
All right. Dip that
Wait a
kielbasa
second.
in
I'm
there.
still doing the trivia. I can't dip my
yes, you
kielbasa.
can.
They would have went deeper too, except
I
for the
don't know if you should have went that much.
I don't want it to drip. I don't want this to drip
Hey,
off
right
my...
here be fine, man.
Oh, my Lord. Okay, here's the answer.
What are we dipping into here?
Because we're not going to know.
Sauce.
Victor Killian had roles in 2-hour classic genre pictures. He was the hangman.
It disappeared.
I did not understand the assignment.
Did you already eat it?
I'm giving the answer. He was the hangman and Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Don't worry, I got more right here.
1939. And he was Steve Baker in Dr. Cyclops, 1940.
Wow.
He later had a. Now this relates to tonight's show. If you guys will shut the hell up for a second.
I'm sorry, I ate it.
He later had a showy part in the Mary Hartman TV series, later spoofed by Houlihan and Big Chuck and lampooned by Tim Conway on the Burnett Show. What role did he play on Mary Hartman?
I know what you're going to do.
The Fernwood Flasher.
You ain't slick.
Thank you.
Mary Harsky.
Mary Harsky.
Thank you, Tim from Akron, for your contribution to tonight's show.
Thank you, Tim.
You know, they didn't listen to
What was
nothing.
the answer?
I'm not telling you because you guys won't shut the hell up. No. You have to watch the show and find out.
Would you like that?
Yeah. Okay.
Turn it around so we don't double dip and have another one if you want.
Now I gotta be instructed on how to dip my wiener into sauce.
Been doing it for years.
That's what Julia said. What the hell did you do?
Apparently you do.
Did you dip the whole thing? Or did you
Shut up.
Drop it?
It's down there somewhere.
Oh my God. Boy, the mice.
That's what she said.
The
They came in and turned it around, so I lost
mice will love that, man.
I lost my fingering.
There
You slap.
It's from you.
I was from me.
Oh, hiccup.
You got a hiccup, I'm gonna hiccup. Oh, I have a little bit.
You might get them now.
What's the sauce?
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
Mango
Uh-oh.
Mango habanero.
Oh, yeah,
Uh-oh. Yeah, get it.
a little warm.
It's good. It's good, but it's got a little bite to it.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Ew.
Oh.
Did you even try it?
Yeah, he did.
I dipped it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, huh?
Hey, we'll see you guys next week.
I dipped you.
Rest in peace, Big Chuck. We love you,
See you
man.
next week. Chuck, we miss you, bro.
I didn't think it was going to be that hot. And
We miss you,
and I
Chuck.
tried some, and I was like, holy crap, this
See you everybody next week.
And it's like, wow, this is hot.
This is a resting place for the living dead. I don't believe it's the end of the world. I don't believe it's the end of mankind.
You're young. You don't know.